Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun Genichiro stream. Yay! I'm almost. I think my voice is like almost back. Almost. Occasional cough still, but I feel like that's just gonna be the thing. So far, we've got Spoosy here. Yay! Spoosy with a 3-stream streak and its 3 little waggy tails. Quack, 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 quack. We have Mindstorm here. Yay! And Red is here. Yay! So how's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Jeff. EB. That's pretty much been me. You know, I was strangely energetic last night. I kept going till like 3, 4 in the morning. I was just on a roll. I was energetic. And this was like running on 3 hours of sleep after working a 13.5-hour shift. And I kept going. I was like the Energizer Bunny. Just, wee! I've got the power! Just run. Wee! That was me last night. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last, and God's know it probably ain't gonna carry into tomorrow. Well, I mean, if the mod that you're trying to use don't work, then, I mean, sometimes stuff breaks. Especially when it comes to modding. Sometimes mods just are like, nah, I don't want to. Like, there was a game update or something, or something was just wrong with the mod, or the mod only works on specific hardware, name or reason. Sometimes mods don't worky. No sense of getting upset about it. I mean, you still got the base game. That's generally considered to be a good thing. Most people don't like playing slideshows. I've landed on, well, let's see. Stress is at an all-time high. Twitchy, nervous, anxious, dealing with other stuff that I'm not going to talk about here. Well, I've got an assortment of alcohols in front of me. Do I work tomorrow? Yeah. Should I be drinking this much? Probably not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Of course I am. It's me. Oni drink a lot. Tengu drink a lot. I'm both for those things. I'm drinking for 2 races here. I'm drinking for the Oni. I'm drinking for the Tengu. We drink for both. We pour one for everybody. Drinking's in our DNA. You know what these hats are used for? You know, the one on my head? They're used for drinking. Okay? They're used for drinking. The puffballs come off when I'm using it for that purpose. So, yeah, we are there. We are there today. No, like one. There's no one specific thing. It's kind of the combination of things. I'm sure once the busy season ends here next month, it'll be better. But until then, Like I said, still the occasional cough. Nothing I can do about that. If I get into a particularly bad coughing fit, I'll try to remember to mute my mic. But if I don't, sorry. Speaking of fun things coming up, so I don't have anything concrete yet, but I think this is gonna be the first year where I actually make an attempt to celebrate my transiversary. I don't talk about I don't talk about it too much. Like I it's one of those things that I don't think about so much. I mean, I know when it was, but I don't know. I've gotten so used to like celebrating everyone else's that I don't really think about my own until, well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad your friend's gonna be okay, Jeff. Hi, Fia. But yeah, I've been like thinking about everyone else's, like helping support everyone else. Is like, you know, sometimes I forget that maybe once in a while, maybe I'm allowed to like think about my own stuff occasionally. So I don't think I've always given the rough timeline as to when I came out, but I've never like given a concrete one before. So, would anybody in the house care to? And there's no wrong answers here. It's just for fun. Would anybody in the house, in chat, care to take a rough guess as to when I came out? Just a guess. I've mentioned the year before. I've mentioned the rough timeline before, but I've never given the exact date before. So there are clues out there, and somebody could probably figure it out. Like with everything that I've ever said about the timeline, you could get it to within a few days. Beginning of my time as me, I would say. I would make that claim, but anyone care to take a guess? Early 2000s, you're funny. Early 2010s is much definitely closer. Okay, I've mentioned enough that someone could get it. Everything that I've ever said about it, you could get within 3 days of it. I don't expect anybody here to actually like remember all that. That would be impressive. I remember everything I've said about it because I know how much I've said about it. But any other guesses? Any other guesses? Early 2000s. Me in the early 2000s was a hot mess of a thing. We don't talk about me from back then. I don't like thinking about me from back then. I don't like thinking about me much before, in the before times, really. A lot of reasons for that. Any other takers on the guess? Anyone else? Okay, there's no wrong answers here. I haven't mentioned it in a while. The day that I came out as trans was April 29th, 2012. That was the first time that I had mentioned it to anyone, and I slowly kind of revealed it out from there, but it was April 29th, 2012. And I remember exactly who I was talking to when I finally admitted to it. early 2000s and early 2010s. I mean, if you're gonna issue things in decades, you're gonna hit pretty close. Not to sink your boat, Captain, but yeah, you gave two ranges. One was close and one was 10 years off. But yes, April 29th, 2012, and it was at the as good as aim as a stormtrooper. It was close enough. It was the Sunday. It was the Sunday of Anime Central in 2012, which is how I always remember the date. And I had been questioning myself 6 months prior, during 6 months, roughly the 5 month time frame up to that, because of a certain series of events that had preceded that time frame. Which the painfully short version of things is, one, I discovered cosplay in 2011, and I was dressing up as female characters, and that did something. One, I have no idea, Jeff. And two, well, let's see, so I mentioned before that I was a hot mess of a person beforehand. I was a tryhard when it came to trying to be a guy. And what happens when you're trying to be something you're not? You're gonna engage in stereotypes. And I was trying to be a stereotype. Problem with that is, well, stereotypes are bad. Oh, so June 30th, 2024. That's still relatively fresh. Yeah. But right, prior to me coming out, it was I was trying to be the stereotype. The problem is like most of the stereotypes I knew for being masculine came from toxic masculinity stereotypes, and well, that hit a brick wall. And I needed to engage in getting some serious mental help and mental reevaluations, and well, here we are. But yes, it was April 29th, 2012. I initially came out as bi-gender. I later realized that the whole reason why I threw in the bi-gender part was just I was trying to give myself a fallback in case things didn't work out, or like I had to go back into the closet. And I was like, no, we go all the way or we go none of the way. That the whole bi-gender thing only lasted a couple, at most 6 months. I honestly don't remember the exact timing on that. No, it didn't even last that long. It lasted like a couple months. I was like, no, I'm trying too hard to hold on to things I shouldn't be. And so I later said, no, I'm full femme. I'm full female. So that is there's your Genichiro lore for the day. The reason I bring that up is I will almost certainly do something for that. What's going on that day for me as of now? The thing with having a full-time job is I can't necessarily do something special that day specifically. Especially seeing as it's a Wednesday this year. I'm not doing any conventions or anything that day or that weekend. What am I doing on May 1st? y'all are getting to like sit back and watch as I like plan things out, plan a anniversary celebration out in real time. Isn't that delightful? But I said May 1st. Okay, I can't do anything May 1st. May 1st, as no one knows. So if I were to plan something out, I will need to talk to people. But if I were to do something, then I would tell you that that something would most likely be on Friday, April 24th. If I'm going to do something to celebrate, because I'm not available to do anything on May 1st. If I do something. Me being me, but what I mean when I say I'm going to do something is a roundabout way of me saying the 24-hour stream. So yeah, no, we're doing when I say I'm going to do something, that's what I mean. But that is a matter of me plotting things out. I mean, I got a month to sort that out. So, tentatively, as I plan this out in real time, there will be a 24-hour Transversary celebratory stream on April 24th, which is not the actual anniversary day, but I work that day, so I can't do anything on the day specifically. So there's your Genichiro lore for the day, everybody. Anyway, so I do have to work tomorrow. I am on 6-day work weeks right now, which is ass. But I mean, what can you do? You gotta make your ways, make your bees. And so it's gonna have to be a shorter one. I ain't gonna be up until 5 in the morning tonight. That's when I need to get up, not go to sleep. So let's get to housing, shall we? And boop. Okay. So that house I was working on and then was like OCDing over the pool. I did finally sell it. I didn't make no money off of it. I think I've concluded that trying to speedrun a house that's already furnished is just not gonna work. Or rather, like, I can do stuff with it, but like, if all I'm doing is cleaning it up and adding a pool, it ain't gonna make much money off of it. Like, all the houses that I made my actual money off of in this game, it's cause I like put time into it and like changed it out. And like I was like looking at like junkers. So I feel like I should like do that, like take something and like whatever's in it, just screw it, sell everything in there. And do something, like do my own thing with it. Not worry about what's there. Well, there's almost a garden. That wouldn't be a quick one. There's a summer house. Hi, Dan. Oh, Dan, you're getting close there, pal. You're dangerously close to potentially making me not deny again. But I digress. I can do something with this one, I suppose. I shouldn't be afraid to gut a house either. Like, I can tear down walls and like rebuild them. I don't have to necessarily stick to a floor plan. Like, you can't change the exterior walls, but I can do whatever I want to the inside ones. I shouldn't be afraid of that. I think I gotta be in the mood for this summer house. I want to mess with like something that's like a little bit more mundane, boring. Home and a car. It has a car already. A house with a garage for major renovation. The price includes the furniture and the car of the previous owner. I'm probably gonna get rid of all. I'm gonna get rid of all the furniture. Yeah, all that stuff is garbage. Yeah. Now this, something where I see the words major renovation. Now that tickles the juices. That makes my brain be like, yes, let's go and do something for this one. Like that's what makes the brain say yay. Like, oh man, messy house. The furniture is all like, nope. Just a basic thing. Garden overrun, looks like shit. No damaged walls, beautiful. If your freaking standard is, hey, the walls don't have holes in them, try harder. By the way, for those who are curious, I have sitting in front of me a vodka martini, a dirty margarita. When I say dirty margarita, I mean I threw some Angostura bitters in there and some Ricura. It's like a rum chata, but it's not. And if you have no idea what either of those things are, alcoholic horchata. If you don't know what that is, cinnamon milk rice cream drink, kinda. You should probably just Google it. I'm not great for the explanations on that one. Anyway, so let's look. What did I just buy? So let's see. Lawn's overrun. Free car, I guess. I like how that includes the car. Which, I guess that's cool. Well, let's see. Oh, this whole yard is just gone. But, like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, I could put a pool in here. Like, we can put a pool up in here. Oh, this back door is trash. Oh, those lights have got to go. Oh, these doors are just this place. The front door is fine, but the back door is garbage. What is this place? Oh, this kitchen. Well, this has got a kitchen dining room combo too, which I like that. I like that. Oh, I just noticed what that was like. What's that sound? Oh. Don't look down there if you're squeamish, I guess. I'm guessing this is the bathroom. Holy Taco Bell toilet, Batman. That's a Taco Bell toilet. That's, oh. Oh, no. Nope. Nasty. What is this? Then some kind of got holes in the wall. There's your front door. Those storage into the garage. Ah! Can't even get to the thing. I didn't even see what the floor plan is. Because it's just, it's crusty. Alright. So, Well, this can easily be turned into a 2-bedroom. Easily. 2-bedroom, nice kitchen. Put in a swimming pool out in that yard. We're when we get that done, we're cooking. But before I can do any of that, we gotta have to clean this place up, cause man, it's dirty. Also, I need to remember I need to consume these beverages. I don't want to leave them here too late and then chug them all in one go, you know. Man. Yeah, let's break out old reliable. I swear, this lawnmower gets hung up on the like dumbest shit. Yeah, say goodbye to weeds. Yeah, Jath, if you've seen worse, good God, man. Like, do you mean in real life or in the virtual world? Because, like, one of those things is, like, less bad than the other. And then again, at this point, I mean, I've heard so many stories. Pussy! Das Boot is loose! Well, let's see. So I've gotten to talk to the Spooks today. I've gotten to talk to the TNT today. And I saw the Mindstorm earlier, so that's like the whole set. Yeah, I was literally like, I was like popping in and out of Loki's stream. I wish I had the bandwidth to watch everyone that I like, you know? But oh, all good. I mean, have you seen the model toggles that I worked on for myself? At all? Yee. It's a way for everybody to sync their points and also, like, do fun things to, like, change me completely. Half of it was just I wanted to play around with a model that I saw some other VTubers that I like and respect using. Also, yeah, missed a little Genichiro lore dump. Just that tiny lore dump, but a lore dump nonetheless. Now I had I have revealed the I get you. Well, now that you have played around with streaming and stuff, you have an idea of things that you can do. Yeah, I was so one of my friends slash VTubers that I have a massive amount of respect and liking and caring for had just reached her transiversary, and it got me thinking. I was like, you know, I've never really celebrated mine or talked about it. I've like hinted at when it was, but I've never actually outright said the date before or ever done anything for it. And I mean, a lot of that is just, I try to focus more on like helping out and supporting other people and stuff, and I just never really thought about ever doing anything for my own. And I mean, last year I didn't really do anything with it. Oh? Who am I talking about? Yep. Yeah, I adore her dearly. She's one of the few people, one of the few VTubers that I know that I've actually, like, met IRL. I have a massive amount of respect for her. And I care about her quite a bit. I feel like that's all I should say on that topic. I don't want to necessarily put anyone on the spot for something. Anyway. I met her last year at Offguy. She's actually quite a delightful individual. And I wish she would have a little bit more confidence with how she is IRL, because she's really not as awkward as she says she is. Or maybe I'm just special. It's possible that I'm just special. I don't know. But regardless, it just got me to kind of thinking, like, I never, like, talk about mine or have ever, like, been inclined to do anything with mine. Maybe I should change that. Maybe this year I should do something with it. So I just kind of, like, decided in real time, you know what? Let's do something this year. Let this year be the year. So I decided that on April 20th, tentatively, I need to plan stuff out. But on Friday, April 24th, I'm going to do something to celebrate it. That's not the actual day, mind you. The actual day is April 29th is the actual day. Yep. No, I've told you the day. Would you care to take a guess at what the year was? Everybody else in chat who already knows the answer, no spoilerino. I want Spoosy to take a guess. How long do you think I've been out for? That's a good answer. I have been... April 29th, 2012 was the day that I came out. I initially came out as bi-gender, but that was just me trying to, like, give myself a fallback, and then I was just like, no. We go all the way or we go none of the way. And, yep, I later just outright says, like, no, I'm fully femme. I'm fully female. I'm not halfway. I'm fully female. But the important date is April 29th, 2012. And I can't do anything to, like, really celebrate on on April 29th because it's a Wednesday and I work. So I started HRT later that year. Towards the end of that year, I want to say, like, it was an important day for me, but less important than the actual day I came out, so I don't really remember the date on that one as well. I could look it up, honestly. Like, if I really, really wanted to know, like, I could tell you. Actually, I'm morbidly curious myself. When was the actual day? What was actually? Let's remember together, shall we? Let me go find my health. What the devil is the name of the health app these days? Not that one. There, that's the one. Ding. Okay. Oh, does not go back further than that? Doesn't go back further than that. I have other ways I could look this up. I'm now curious for my own sake. So I know it was 2012. I just don't know when. I want to say it was November 2012. So let us learn together. It's gonna take a while to load stuff that's that old. Oh God! So this was before I changed my name. Oh, is it that's it? So let's see. Oh, do sound yummy, Jath. So let's see. So my first initial document. So I remember. So looking at my old emails is. So let's see. My initial appointment, my initial consultation was in October that year. Ah, okay. My timeline, I didn't start HRT when I thought I did. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna remember now. I was way more hesitant about actually starting, I was very nervous about starting. But that makes sense that I was nervous about starting it at the time, because I was not living in a affirming household, so I'm not super surprised that I actually didn't start as soon as I thought I did. 10 years is a long term to remember things. So the answer to the question of when I started actually, like, HRT wasn't until a year later. Huh. For some reason, I thought I started earlier than that. No, that makes sense. I think I remember 2013 being floated around. So, well, I had initial consultations earlier than that. I didn't actually start HRT until later in 2013. I don't have the exact date. I would have to, like, really poke around to find that. Yeah, because I spent a lot of time doing, I spent a lot of time transitioning out without HRT. Goodness, just looking through my old email chains and trying to remember stuff is fascinating to me. I don't know why this is like I should be cleaning this house and trying to sell it, but this fascinates me. So I either started HRT in late 2014 or late 2013 or early 2014. I'd have to really look up the... I should be able to be more precise than that, in theory. I should have kept my first pill bottle as a gag. The other app might have it. Let's see, how far back does this one go? Finding records that are over 10 years old is fun. Hi. Let's see now, how far back does this go? Oh, this link goes back to 2015. Lol. One other thing I can check real quick. Well, there's two other things I could check real quick. Conducting an investigation into myself. Let's go. I forgot to change my stream topic because this is currently more chatting than gaming. Bear with my mood of I want to know something about myself because I forget. So there's one other way that I could find this out. If this doesn't give me a more precise state, then I'm just gonna like let it go. Let the OCD go away now. Go away. We don't need to like go full on like PI on myself after all. Well, let's see. Does this information go back far enough for me to... Oh, cool. This does go back far enough, so I can get a precise date, guys. And then I'm gonna write these things down so I never forget them ever again. So I know when I first saw my original endo. I gotta tell you that the first day I saw my endo. Yeah, that'll definitely burn a little bit, Jath. The first day I saw my endo was October 28th, 2013. So I know that. Which means that my actual HRT versary is by default would have to be after that. So let's see if I could ascertain that. Yeah, and I was also working on getting getting other things taken care of at that time. So went and saw the doctor on October 28th. Went back on the November 27th. Went back again on January 9th. We're at 2014 now. Let's see. Went back again on January 15th, and that's my HRT. The HRT anniversary is later than I thought it was. Oh my goodness. So this whole time I thought I started HRT not long after I came out, but it turns out no, my memory is bad. My trans anniversary coming out was April 29, 2012. My actual HRT anniversary is January 15th, 2014. Huh. I'm putting these on my calendar. I don't have to look this up again. This is fascinating to me. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this, guys. I really don't. I know this all must seem like mundane to you, terribly mundane, but I'm curious. My curiosity is just kind of there. I wouldn't call it that, Jack. So that's the trans anniversary. And we're gonna put down the HRT versary. The hilarity of how I looked this up, though. And it saves when the initial. I should probably save the year for my own sanity. Just a little mental note to myself. So now I know. Which, I guess, the extent to which Genichiro doesn't really think about herself too much is kind of demonstrated in real. Once again, everything is demonstrated in real time about how I don't think about myself as much as maybe once in a while, occasionally, I should allow myself to. So there's your Genichiro lore dump for the night, everybody. Man, I could have sworn I started HRT sooner than that. It's still been over a decade. But it's not as long ago as I thought. What a day to learn things, huh? Anyway, let's keep working on cleaning this house up so we can flip it. Because I can tell you right now, I'm doing stuff with this thing. Hi, Edith! Yeah, you missed the Genichiro lore dump. Of which there was a lot. Alright, let's start with this garage. If you're gonna try to sell me on the... Is that a microwave? Does it still work? Glad I can be helpful. Oh, it's all good, Yeetus. Time zones are fun! Yay! I don't mind keeping the garage's storage space per se, but... Oh, man. This garage is dirty. Very dirty. Oh, this car is... During celebrations outside. What's the occasion? We're able to make the car look better. It's kind of funny I'm selling the car too, I guess. Come on, clean up here. What up do you think I'm doing, man? Like, bruh, chill. I'm working on it. I'm just trying to get started on. Oh, little tiny box. Ah, gotcha. At least the celebration's not, you know, uncelebrations. Alright, now. We're gonna have stuff in this garage. It's gonna be organized at least. Let it be said that I try to put my best foot forward. I mean, I think a bigger concern with hearing like random loud noises outside is like, it might be indicative of something, you know, not great having happened. Maybe I'm just, a wee bit paranoid, given the state of affairs in my own homeland, I suppose, is about the extent to which I will talk about it. Can I set the bloody thing up somewhere? Put all the storage stuff in one spot. Put all tools in one spot too. But anyway, so tonight's been the Genichiro lore dump night so far, Yeetus. I've been researching when I when I started when I came out, when I started HRT, and it is later than I thought it was. The cup's getting cool. Okay, if I can't actually move the crowbar anyway, I'm not gonna bother. Oh yeah, tires. TNT was being rude to you. Oh no. What was she doing? If it was any consolation, you're a cute potato. Don't boil the TNT in butter. I don't think we need to go that far. Goodness. Ooh, red 3-stream streak. Yay! You know, lobster or not, I bet it's still a very cute butt. You can tell her I said that too. Yeah, exactly. Cute little potato. Oh yeah, if you're squeamish, you probably don't want to pay attention to the next part too much. I'm gonna get rid of that chair anyway, so yeah, just pretend that's confetti on the floor, and don't think about it. Because it's definitely confetti. It's not something else, and I don't know what you're talking about. Just it's popcorn. Don't worry about it. Bark, bark. Get into the vacuum cleaner. You little Pop-Tart, you. See? Nothing to worry about. I put proper cupboards up here when I actually get to this. Oh, what happened to this fridge? Now you'll vanish. Okay, Aqua. Well, I'm gonna do that hydrate for you. Should probably drink something other than booze after all. Also, oh baby, 60 stream streak. What you do to your models, Pussy? Bigger tits. Why won't they let me put this on top anymore? It's because this cabinet is so trash. Oh, it's because it's trash. It considers both of those trash. There's all less trash too. I mean, but can I not put this on the shelf? I have to jump on top of the cabinet to put anything on the shelf. Well, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Thick thighs do save lives, Boosie. You've made the right decision. You've chosen wisely. Yes, thighs. Delicious. I mean, thighs are nice. What is it doing with this shelf? Did it put the shelf over? This thing is glitched really badly. That means it's time to get rid of it. Okie dokie, pussies. Barbecue chicken legs when we're talking about thighs. Fascinating. But not entirely unexpected, considering. Man, could do with some thick thighs in my life right now. Like my dad always said, if I gotta go, let it be between a pair of legs. That's what Dad always said. Well, you know when your toilet's done when it's like, just get rid of the toilet. Bye-bye Taco Bell toilet. Shower is trash too. What a clean home. Oh, no, it's not. Not yet. Enjoy your vidya, Rockwaz. Alright. Well, for that. First things first, let's fix these walls and fix this lighting. I hate these. I don't like them. Two, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, 3.5 seems to be what we got. Too far, too far. There we go. Now let's see. Let's get rid of that mirror because just no. Alright. Could do it, just do it white like it is, but abs. Yes, lick my abs. Become one with the abs. Embrace the abs. Unless someone redeems one of the other model toggles, then the abs go bye-bye. For a moment. Like, this room should be white. Because that makes sense. And the garage should be white. It's a garage. I mean, I could leave it like concrete wall, really. But I just want to paint it. You know, put some effort in. The entry corridor, however. If I had artistic talent, I would at least put abs on the sexy model. Sadly, I do not have the talent required to do that. If I could do that, I could probably put that abs on the old model, too. Let's pick up. What is it that it's locked onto? Oh, it's including the whole cone of light and that. That's why. It's like, that's weird. Anyway. So I'm feeling like, do I want pastels or I want bold? When I say fortune favors the bold. So that's gonna be green. Or if I'm gonna do this green, so I'd say I make the common areas green. Let's make the bedroom blue. There's only gonna be one bedroom unless I adjust the walls. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to turn this into to another bedroom when it's like it's the entryway to the garage. That would make no goddamn sense. But what I could do, I could shift this wall up a little bit. And make that corridor a little office. Yeah, let's do that. Which is want to nuke these. Amen to that, chat. Yeah, let's get rid of this wall. Let's move this wall up. Top end and from the bottom. Plus, I don't worry about fixing holes in the wall if there is no wall. Now then. There's a good chance to move the door up too. Better hammer? Cool. We're gonna, instead of using it as storage, we're gonna use that as an office. Oh, god dang it. I missed. That wall. Supposed to go here. Make sure I got it in the right place this time. That's better. So this door's gonna have to move over a little bit. Well, I could do that. Okay. Oop, need the hammer again. That there. I don't know why I keep hitting tab. That there. And then I'll be able to put a door here in the future. What was that now? So now I can make this an office rather than a night chaff, rather than just a regular storage room. And this being the office being a lead into the garage doesn't like come across as bad of an idea. And not just using it as like a storage room. I feel like it's used as storage room is a waste, especially when it's like it's got a radiator mount and everything. Which makes sense because it's like you're going into the garage. This room's probably gonna like not be great for temperatures and stuff. But you can do better than just have it be storage. Now, color matching that floor. That's the tricky one right there. Because I know it's some kind of wood. And that's close, but not quite it. That's a little too bright. Too dark. That's too vibrant. It has to be one of these. It's gotta be something. It's that one. I was gonna figure it out eventually. Anyway, so office and garage walls being white, that makes sense. We're gonna need some plaster though. See any other holes in the walls here? Oh yeah, there's another one. All right, let's get this painted. Oh, let's put some lighting in here. Come with that harsh lighting. So that's what was there already. Is anything more industrial, or is it all like fancier looking things? I guess something more industrial is like, but this is supposed to be artistic. But what if I remember to change my stream category. But what if there's like, what if you want to do something more industrial, like it's a garage? You're not gonna put like the fancy lighting in the garage. That would be stupid. Maybe something a bit more industrial looking. Oh, gods, I hate that. Who designed that? Of course, there's also being used joint storage. Maybe I don't need to necessarily do the most industrial looking lighting. No, it doesn't make any sense to not use. Like, these are what makes the most sense here. So I see where the garage ends. And I'm hitting the car. I want to move this over slightly. And let's put some more of these in here. All right. That is It's really bright looking. I might overdid it. It's a little better. That's a little harsh, but I feel like it kind of needs to be. As for my office here, I seem to have exited unintentionally. Taking the light out of here. Fine, let's go and paint these walls. A little bit of paint goes a long way. We got a little eepers. Bark, bark. Rebel! Hi, Rebel. How are yous? Me? Currently sipping on what I like to refer to as a dirty margarita. It's a margarita, but with bitters in it. Because it's been a day. It's been a week. The week's not over yet. But it has been. Hello, else to say it has been. But there's a lot of parts involved in that. Like, it's not attributable to any one thing. But like a bunch of things. Come on. I use a bit of an EP1 one. Alcoholic horchata just hits good. That's the next thing I'm sipping on. Yeah, the busy season at work has just kind of left me like particularly stressed. And then there's just everything else going on in my life, and well, it's a bit of a struggle. Things are a bit of a struggle for me right now. Just barely don't have enough paint to finish this room off. Okay, blocking the door, no good. So we're gonna need a different desk. That'll work. Alright, up here, desks there. Let's get some chair action going on here. Let's get a radiator in here. Yeah. What else I want to put in here? There's some shelving on the wall here. Here we go. Let's see, file cabinet. Oh, what else do we want to add in here? Give him a little keyboard. How is this room not labeled as an office yet? Nope, too big. Too big. That might need to move a little bit. Interferes with the door slightly and all of that. Still just a room. It's like a tall, narrow chest I can utilize here. There's gotta be something like, well, it says that's all. I think that's what we're looking for. Oh, you gotta choose for each drawer? Oh, that's fun. Still just a room, not an office or anything. You know, I think the problem is it doesn't. It's these shelves specifically. It wants the hanging shelves. Alcoholic horchata just hits so good. Have I mentioned that? Yeah, this changes the room definition. That makes no bloody sense. Like, what this room is shouldn't be dependent on. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the home office. Alright, so I got the garage set. I've got the office set. Get rid of that. Note to self of what rooms is done. Ish. Alright, so if I'm gonna do the bedroom blue, I'm gonna do these green. I could do it red as a joke, but let's look at the paints and see what inspires me. Delicate cocoa. I can get on that. And that rug's gotta go. We gotta do something nicer with that rug. Well, certainly not looking for a bathroom rug. Oh, I thought I placed that rug. That time I did. Alright, this room. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get that plaster bucket over here. Alright. I'm feeling kind of blue on the paints on this one. So let's see, we got that, and then gradient set we have. So any more say? I can dig it. So let's put some lights in here so I can appreciate the color. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6 that way. And 9. There we go. And roller refill. Got it. Oh, yep. No, you stay. Why do I keep suddenly be like, hey, where am I again? I might be a little tired. I say I am feeling this blue. I am 100% feeling this blue. Alright, let's get us a bed in here. Oh, next up the reading. I'm like, why is this bed not placing? This is a tiny, this is gonna be a tiny bedroom. I guess we have a nightstand and a wardrobe in here, and that is it. Let's put a lamp on that table. That corner, we're gonna put a wardrobe in it. So I'm gonna get this one. I sort of hit click. That time I did. Yeah, it's gonna be a tinier bedroom, but it's fine. I get away with the tinier bedroom because we've got the full office. It's a bathroom though. So let's see, I've got my blues, got my browns. Orange here, and don't want a wood floor in here. That's just asking for it. Alrighty. Let's see, let's fix those lights. Yeah. I don't think I need too much in the way of lighting here because it is not a big room. It's got a radiator in here. So I can get a shower in here. Screw that. Screw that. Boy, the shower has a lot of bits and pieces. So many parts of this one. Or IKEA, but simulation version. There we go. Much better, much better. Let's get a sink. So washer and dryer. That needs to go there. I always forget where that is. You know, it's funny to me how there's no option for a stackable. Like, especially when you're doing something this small, like a stackable washer dryer just makes more sense. Like, I couldn't fit the standalone in here if I wanted to. But I also think the game's like set up that way, so. And let's put in a crapper. Can we get blue? Huh, I'm not going to. Know that I could, I guess. Every time I see use, I know it means open the lid, but I keep thinking, man, if I hit use, is we gonna take a, is we gonna drop a doobie in here? Also, I just realized I forgot to change fix the walls in here and the flooring. I mean, I still can. Yeah, when did I hit all caps? I kind of like that it looked like marble. Yeah, right. Okay, it's almost there. Door. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay. I need to make a judgment call here in color and night. I would love to finish this tonight, but I think we're just gonna hit the halfway mark. But I've got plans for this house. Like we've got excuse me. We've got our home office, we've got our garage set up. Got the bedroom set up. And the bathroom's ready to go. So I have the living room and the kitchen left. And I'm putting the pool outside. The outdoor pool is going to be real. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, I know what I'm gonna do here. Let's put the porch lights on now. Oh, I'm thinking about it. This whole backyard's gonna change because I'm putting a pool out here. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna put a pool in this backyard because I mean, look at all the space. I'm gonna make this place awesome. But we're gonna get there next time. Alrighty. So we learned a little bit about your only Tengu squad leader tonight, didn't we? We learned my transversary date, and we both got to learn what my HRT bursary was. Okay, again, I misremembered that really badly, but it makes a lot of sense. Given what I was going through at the time, it makes sense that it was later than I thought it was. So, things that I learned and remember about myself, I suppose. Now then, now the question is, where do I drop you guys off? There's a lot of good options. I haven't said hi to Jing in a while. She's an adorable little bean. I'm sure you guys will enjoy. If you enjoy me, you'll enjoy her. I'm sure. But she is a lovely little bean. Alrighty. So, as far as the rest of this week goes, so tomorrow for sure we're going to be doing Retro Friday, where we're going to be breaking out one of the 16-bit classics. I believe this week Genesis is up. Genesis is what Genesis does what Nintendo don't, right? Y'all don't remember that. I don't know what game I'm gonna play. I just know it's gonna be something Genesis. I like to alternate. I've got a Genesis and a Super Nintendo up here. I like to alternate between the two. Cause 90s nostalgia is a powerful drug. At least it is for me. So that's what we have to look forward to tomorrow. Saturday is a coin flip. If my voice is fully recovered, and I can probably do voice acting again, we'll finally go back in the Golden Sun. If not, we'll come back to flipping houses. Honestly, if I have time, I might do why not both, right? Because, why choose when we can do both things? So that's what we got for the rest of this week. Now let's go say hi to the adorable little Pebble. Alrighty, everybody. If you are a follower, go ahead and use that first raid message. And if you're a subber, go ahead and use the second one. And if you copy and paste in our chat before we go, wrong button, I'll give you a good night smoochie. If you want, no pressure. We are all about consent and comfy times here. I may be a sex positive individual, but we're not like it's like bang 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 lewd either. So only with consent. We are all about the consents around here. So hopefully we will see you here tomorrow night for our next edition of Retro Friday. Depending on how work goes, how worn out I am, I might start early and do a little bit of flipping and retroing. Otherwise, I'll be back here tomorrow 10 Eastern Daylight Time or UTC -4, and we'll be here for some kind of classic on the Eagle Genesis. So until then, everybody, bye bye. Bye bye. Mm-hmm.